Oh, well, hello. We're back again. Say we're back again. I did say I would keep this up, so here we are. It's a good one. This is a big one, this one. Tomorrow we are running the AJ Bell Manchester 10K. I am more than excited for this. Should be a very good race. And also I told you, whenever I do YouTube, right, it's always sunny. So keeping up the YouTube. It's been a while. I did do obviously the last video, which is out now. Which in this video you'll probably see is edit in that video. It's all a bit confusing. Basically, it got a bit sunny. I struggled with time to try and edit and put it off for ages, but now it's done. So happy days. I'm saying it's done. It's not done yet as I'm speaking, but it will be by the end of this video. So what's happening tomorrow? Manchester 10K. So I'm taking you the full weekend. Today is Saturday the 30th of May. Okay. We have an easy run to do. I'm still in Newcastle. I've got an easy run to do. I'm doing a 30-minute shakeout and then 5 20-second strides at about 5k effort. Big advocate of the strides. Gabriel put them in for me, I don't know when, some point last year. And ever since doing them, I just feel like I get a good... I don't know, you get good form, good running form, good mechanics. It just, gets good leg turnover. I think in your week when you've got so many easy runs to do, to finish one of them with strides always is a bit more, I don't know, it feels a bit better. And especially the day before a race is very good to do. So we're going to do that. I'm going up to town to do it. So I'm going to go and do it up at the quayside because some of the members from the gym are running a half marathon in town. So I'm going to go try and run along a bit of that with them. So that should be good. It is a great day for it. I then got a haircut at 20 to 1, which you probably don't care about, but you've got to have a faster trim. So haircut will get done. And then after that, I'm heading down to Leeds. So I'm staying in Leeds tonight. The reason for that is because I booked very last minute. And I thought, why not, when the race is at 11:45, just stay in Leeds and then you can drive there in the morning. And luckily, privileged, I am able to drive. I don't know. So yeah, essentially we're going to drive down to Leeds this afternoon. I can't even remember what I was up to. My friend, I booked the track for him and he said 9 o'clock that he wanted the track. And as you can see on my phone, it's not 9 o'clock and he said he can't get in the track. Well, why do you think? Because it's 9 o'clock that the track's open. So yes, we're going to drive down to Leeds this afternoon. It's Champions League final, so I'm going to watch that probably just in the hotel. But yeah, pretty much get the ball rolling today. And I'll throughout the day, probably later tonight when I'm in the hotel, I'll do a sort of a briefing of what I'm going to expect from this race. It's a big race. It's a very big race. I think the last big 10K I did was the London 10K last year. The rest of them, I did Newcastle 10 in January, which was my most recent one, which I did a PB of 34:31. So we're going to have to try and beat that, aren't we? I'm feeling a lot better. I would have liked to have potentially not raced the 5K a couple of weeks ago and just build towards this. But in the moment in time, I see the 5K as a good stimulus and a good sort of session to do anyway. So yeah, there's no regrets on that behalf, but it would have been nice to have a few blocks. So the plan after Manchester 10, we have Blaydon races on the 9th of June. I'm just going to do a quick briefing of this. So the plan is to then not taper for Blaydon. Going to use Blaydon as just a session to do. And after this race on Sunday tomorrow, we're going to look at doing about a 4 or 5 week block towards the London 10K and really give it a good go. I did it last year and I think it's a great race. There's a lot of fast runners and the course is pretty decent. It's a bit turny, but it's very good. And I love being in the capital, so why not? I'm also, during that period, going to run the long-awaited, which I've not done yet, and I feel like, am I really a runner if I've not been here? I'm doing Battersea Park 5K. Oh yeah. And I'm excited for it. It's on 24th of June. I'm getting the train down on the day. I'm running it and I'm coming back home. Yep, that's right. You heard it. All the way to London for a 5k, baby. But that's what we do it for. It's a great course. I've heard amazing things about Battersea. Like yourself, you probably heard everything about Battersea. It's the most talked about place ever. So I am going to go down there and do that. So yeah, that is a little short briefing. However, it is 8:45. Their race starts at 9, but it is half marathon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sorted, go up to town, get parked, start a run, hopefully catch them along the quayside, and happy days. Oi. So, made it. Quayside, not really a pleasant view. You can sort of see the Millennium Bridge there. Oh, that might actually be, I don't know. Anyway, gonna do 30 minutes easy, then stride it out, and then yeah, probably eat some sort of donut, I reckon. Whilst I wait and watch. Oh yeah, because they're doing a run. The members from the gym are doing a run with Deep North, who do donuts. I'm not just getting donut for the sake of donut. Well, I sort of am because I'm not doing the run, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to do strides. I probably won't video any of it, to be honest. I'm just going to try and enjoy it. And then after that, after half an hour, I thought someone had just hit my car. After that, I will then go get my haircut. But yeah, I'm excited to run. I feel like I've not run in days, but I only didn't run yesterday. So yeah, it's just been a mad busy morning, but not a busy morning. I'm just sort of a lot of replying to messages and emails. I've got a few clients at the minute who are onboarding, and it was a busy day yesterday onboarding some clients, and it takes a while, but it's good. I like helping people, and that's what we're in it for. So I'm going to get the run boxed off. Don't know where you're going to see me next, but yeah, I'm going to try and do not as much today, content-wise, as tomorrow will be heavy with the race, but I'll be sure to get enough for you guys, since you care so much. Look at that for your view. Hey. Welcome to the northeast, baby. I'm just trying to get warm. Well, not get warm, I am warm because it's very roasting the day. I probably should have put sun cream on. But I'm just trying to warm up, is what I mean. I've been doing a lot more stretches, a lot more, not just when training, but also when finishing training. I've been trying to do a lot more stretching, because it's essential. So yeah, if anyone's got any shouts of good stretches, send them my way, because I'm lacking. Strides are done, and easy run done. Probably should have said that the other way around, but hey ho. Top actually stayed on for the full thing, but obviously had to take it off at the end. Yeah, felt reasonably decent, to be honest. The strides felt comfortable, the run felt easy, a bit hot, so if you could turn the temperature down tomorrow, that would be great. Time for a coffee, I believe, and a donut. Right, little update of where we're at. I have done the run. Oh, what's that? Fresh trim as well, innit? Seen the boy Ruddy for a go faster cut. I'm now gonna adios me way home and then get stuff packed ready for the trip. Go down to Leeds. And yeah, I'm probably gonna eat some pasta before I go down to Leeds, and then we'll get on the road. So it's been a good, glorious morning. It was quite good to meet people from the gym. Some of the members running what I can only describe as the most unorganised race I've ever seen, but it was good. So I'll catch you when I'm back home packing my stuff. So I'm about to drive down to Leeds, but I had to pick up some essentials first. Obviously White Monster for the morning. Whoa, bit of tea on Wayne. A bottle of water for the journey, banana, rice, and we'll get some honey down there. And then I got these snacks for the journey as well. Let's hit the road, Jack, and don't you love Ben no more. Right, drive ahead. I've arrived. Now, look at this little bad lad. You may wonder why I'm in Leeds when I'm racing in Manchester. Well, that's because with work, I get the Village Hotel with work. I get the Village hotels cheap. And look at this. I don't even know if it does it justice. Let's do it from the start of the room. Look at this size of this bed. And then, oi. And then come all the way here. What's that parked there? My car. It's just hard not to get vexed. So, happy days, eh? Basically, it is now 4:45, and the Champions League kicks off in 15 minutes. I did not realise that it was that kind of kick-off. So, I'm going to have a look to see, because I believe it's on BBC, if I can get it on in the room. If not, we are going downstairs to the pub and watch it down there. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm here. Finally. I think this guy's going to be a big character today. Big game player. He's going to be a legendary. Get him on. Driver's alright as well, to be honest. Pretty decent. So I'm just wondering, I'm going to check what happens. Right then. I'll report back. So I've decided that I'm going to have a wander down and I'm going to watch the game because I realise it's on TNT or Amazon and I would have to put it on my laptop, but I can't be bothered and I need to eat as well. So we're going to go downstairs. I might just video the rest of it on my phone because I don't fancy taking my camera. But actually, no, I'll take it. Just stop waffling. Let's go. So apparently the hotel's having a refurb. So therefore, I'm getting lost every time I leave the room. I say every time, it's been once. Follow that way. I'm back in the room. That was a no-go. The only option I had was to stand in the pub, and I'm not standing in the pub. So yeah, it was so busy. So I'm back in the room. I'm gonna put the game on my laptop. But yeah, a bit disappointing, but got to play the cards you're dealt. Plus, to be honest, very overstimulating being in an environment like that for me, and I don't like that. So instead, we've got this bad lad. Gonna log into Amazon Prime, and I'm gonna get the game on. I mean, that'll do for me. Dyson on, get on that, laughing. So what's happened there is the game has went to extra time and downstairs is so busy and the only other option was to room service it. So who cares? The game's only went and gone the distance, hasn't it?
Just to add to the tension, just wants a quick word with both.
Pen shootout. Pooh. I was nervous lining up tomorrow. Imagine how they feel. Anyway, after I've done this, probably get copyrighted anyway. After I've done this, I'm probably going to head down to the gym, do a little bit of stretching, bit of mobility, and then from there, we're going to do a little briefing with you, and also get stuff ready for tomorrow. Okay? So I'll watch this, and then we'll get cracking. Well, that is brutal.
Heartbreaking for an individual, and Gabriel's going to have to carry this, Darren. We say congratulations to Luis Enrique and to the players of Paris Saint-Germain.
That's football. All this walking is killing me because the room's so far away. Anyway, I've managed to go to the car to get changed and get my stuff and realised I've left my bands in the room. And the whole thing was to go straight from the car to the gym. And now we can't do that. It's okay. Whew. Alright, so pins, put them safely, and then I need, at least I can leave my car keys now. And if I forgot to lock my car, just there, boom, locked. So, go to the gym, got my bands ready to do some stretches, hoping that in my bag I have got my bowl, which I do. So I'm going to go down to the gym now, do some stretches, get some water, and then I'll come back, do a briefing, get prepared, and yeah, should be good. Do a briefing when I get back and get my bib ready, put shit out for in the morning, and then get some sleep. All right. But gym done, stretches done. I was sort of pushed for time. I didn't want to be that kind of guy who stayed in the gym for too long when it closes at 9, and it is currently 10 to, so give them 10 minutes. But anyway, we are gonna go back, pin my bib, as I've not done that yet. Then I might have a quick shower before bed. I feel a bit grotty from driving all day. Then I'm gonna make sure that I've got everything ready for the morning. And then, yeah, pretty much go to bed. I'm gonna actually do something which, I forget which way I go all the time. I'm gonna do something which you might find a bit weird, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Well, not trust me, but trust the person I've seen. So the last few nights, I've struggled to sleep. Not really struggled, but like to get to sleep. I think I've been on my phone too much, and like I'm trying to prevent that. But obviously, being in a hotel on your own, it's hard to put your phone down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I've seen Alfie Manthorpe do, which is wear my sunglasses for the lights in the room. So whilst I put everything on, so this is going to look a bit weird, but hey, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. So yeah, cut to that. Hello. Right, obviously I know I can turn the lights off, but I need to pin my bib, so I've got to keep the lights on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you and tell you my race debrief, my race briefing, of what I'm expecting from this, and pretty much what's next if this doesn't go to plan. So if I put you there, that is quality. I look like an absolute idiot, but we're gonna get on with it. So obviously going with the Solace vest, repping. Being in Manchester, you know, last time I remember at Manchester Marathon, from what I could remember, is that there was a lot of shouts of Solace, and it was great to see and great to hear. So plenty more of that if possible. But yeah, obviously if you haven't tried Solace, the hydration, get some. I recommend it 1,000,000%. I need to get my bib. Okay, so the bib, number 517. I had to check, I am in the fast-paced runners group. I mean, come on. But I had to check because I'm not sure what time the start time was, and the start time says assembly opens at 11 and start time is 11:45. Now, whether or not I will be in the assembly by 11, as I never am. So, but I don't want to rush like I did for the marathon, as I've rushed a lot. But in terms of what I'm expecting from this race, right? So, like, I think I've got a PB in me. Me and Gabriel both agree. We think there's a PB in there, but it just completely depends how I pace it. So for the Sunderland 5K, I went out stupidly. To be honest, it was 3 weeks or 4 weeks, whatever. 4 weeks, 3 weeks after the marathon.
I did not do any training for it, and to be honest with you, I should have probably done this race instead and not done the 5, but it was a good sort of session to tick off essentially. So I don't have any regrets, because I think, one, I learned a big lesson of you need to make sure that you don't pace a race ever again like this, and 2, of where I was at after the marathon. I don't think it was a proper reflection of my fitness at that moment in time. I think it was just a case of, it was a tougher course than I expected, and I went out way too fast because it was just so quick at the start with the downhill start. So yeah, essentially I'm just looking to not do that tomorrow. I'm going to go off at PB pace, or sorry, slightly slower than PB pace. I'm going to go off first kilometre in about 3:28 to 3:30, which obviously in the sort of 5 and 10k range is a big difference between the two. But for that first kilometre, I just want to make sure that I don't feel bad. Like, I need to actually pace a race well, which I was so good at doing last year, and essentially maybe Manchester Marathon, I was pacing it well, but maybe I should have, when I knew the effort was getting harder for the pace I was running, I should have gauged it back, and I didn't. So, and it could have been costly on the race. Well, it was, sorry, costly on the race. It was evidently costly. So yeah, tomorrow essentially all I'm going to do is I'm going to go out at a sensible pace. I believe it's a stacked field. Obviously, with it being the British champs, I'm not going to be anywhere near them. But there will be some quick runners, and I already know there is some quick runners. So yeah, I want to make sure that I don't get carried away in the first kilometre, and I want to try and stay as disciplined as I can, because it's worked so many times in the past for me. So I don't see why I shouldn't do it this time. But that said, after the first kilometre, it is about maintaining whatever pace I feel is achievable. I think, to be honest, I would be satisfied with anything PB. So in case you don't know, my PB is 34:31, which I ran in January. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, I'll tell you what, for a first time attempt, is that not bang on? Let me try it. 2 seconds. I think that's pretty much bang on. Wow. Let's have a look in a minute. So yeah, that was pretty much bang on. So what I was saying essentially is I'm going to go out at PB pace, or just slightly slower. So I ran 34:31 back in January. So if I can run anything low 34s, anything under that, really, essentially, I would be more than happy. But it is completely down to me in how I pace it. Sorry, I'm just getting a quick pic for the Instagram. Yeah, so it's pretty much down to me and how I pace it. If I don't pace it like an idiot, I can PB. If I pace it like an idiot, I'm not going to PB, and that's why it's costly. So essentially, what we're going to look at, the race plan is to go through halfway, so 5k, in around 17:20, give or take. I remember doing the 34:31. I ran 17:17 the first half and 17:14 the second, I believe, if that makes sense. But yeah, so if I can PB, if I can negative split, I think I'll PB. And to be honest, my legs have felt good at the minute, so hoping that we can continue that on. Tomorrow, in terms of nutrition, in the morning I will be having banana, honey and rice, although I've got microwaved rice, so I'm just going to have to eat it cold, which I've googled and you can do, because it's already been cooked. So I'm going to eat banana, honey and rice. I got honey from Starbucks downstairs, so we're all good on that front. That is the breakfast in the morning. In terms of pre-race, I'll probably have a couple of these, well, one of these 30 gram carb bars from Endurance, because it's from leaving this hotel in Leeds to getting there, it's going to be a bit of a gap. I'm not too fussed about the carbs, to be honest. I'll have a Morton gel before the race, and I'll use some of the 320 mix, not all of it. It's a lot. It seems like a lot of carbs, but it's not in terms of the time frame. From when I eat the banana, honey and rice, which will be about 7:30 in the morning, it'll be like, you know, what's that? 3 and a bit hours, 4 hours nearly from start. 4 hours from start time, yeah. So we're gonna have to make sure that we're still fueling, and there'll be water taken on board as well, of course, and Solus electrolytes. In terms of race kit, we have got Solus kit. So we've got, I'll show you. In terms of race kit, we have Solus with the Hoka, obviously race bib and the Hoka shorts. Socks, we've got the on socks because we are going with Boom Strikes. Yes, so I'm a big fan of the Pro 4s. And call me superstitious or not, I haven't PB'd in the new ones that I've got. And that is not me going, I'm not wearing them because I didn't PB. It's me thinking, right, change it up, see what happens. So I'm going to wear the On Cloud Boom Strikes, which I ran my 10k PB in. So that is my decision on those in terms of wearing them. I'm going to pretty much leave the hotel in Leeds early doors. Get there, I'm going to park in Ashton, I believe, and then I'm going to get the tram into the city centre because I think, given that the 10k is later, it'll be too busy if I even dare to drive into the city centre with road closures and stuff. So yeah, that is the plan. Right now I'm probably just going to wind down. Yeah, I'm going to wind down, I'm going to get some sleep. But yeah, in terms of the race, that's what I'm expecting. In terms of if it doesn't go to plan, so if I don't PB, if I'm in and around PB and I don't PB, I'll still be happy. Like anything in the 34s, I will be happy. I think with it being a... Sorry, I've just... Yeah, sorry. I felt like it was going to fall. Obviously with it being a... It's quite a stacked race and it'll be a good atmosphere, so that should play a factor in trying to PB as well. But if I don't PB and it doesn't go to plan, then my plan is, I spoke with Gabriel and we came up with an idea of instead of, so the plan, I've got Bladen races next, and we were going to go with a taper originally for Bladen, but I don't want to because we came to an agreement that we want to get a good few weeks banked of training, because if I'm being brutally honest, it's been, and Gabriel completely agrees, it's been start-stop, like since the marathon. It's been like good weeks of training, like 1 or 2, and then taper, then race. So it'll be nice to bank more than one decent week of training. So that is going to be what we're going to go with. Essentially, we're going to try and build about a 4 or 5 week block towards the London 10k, which is in July. Upon that, I will be, obviously, like I mentioned at the start of this video, I will be going to Battersea Park and doing the 5k in Battersea Park, which I am absolutely buzzing about. Yeah, so if it doesn't go to plan, at least we've got a good sort of idea of where we are at in terms of fitness and what we need to do over the next 4 or 5 weeks towards the London 10k. I feel like I'm waffling. I'm also pinning this onto my bag because this is the bag that I'm taking to the start line because it's very light and I'll need to do a cool down after. So if I can do the cool down with this bag on, that'll be great. So yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll catch you in the morning. Let's go. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, I've actually forgot toothpaste, so I've had to order on Uber Eats some toothpaste, water and chocolate milk for after the race. I'm buzzing about the chocolate milk, but I'm not so buzzing about forgetting toothpaste. I don't even know how, but anyway, it should be here in the next 10 minutes because I pressed priority. 20 quid, you know, expensive trip that to Asda Express. Absolutely clutch. My man came within 10 minutes and in fact, I can tell you exactly when he came. It was honestly like a 90th plus 2 minute winner. Just insane. He's getting 5 stars from me, because that is just, where is it? 5-star him. That is just phenomenal. And he had a bit of crack as well. He asked me how my day was, said he's been busy, and I thought, do you know what it is, mate? I respect the hustle, and I respect how quick you got that to my door, because I could not go to bed without brushing my teeth. Let's have a look. I ordered it. Oh. It says 9:43. It can't be. Oh, that's if I order now. Past orders. I ordered it. Nah, there's no way. Oh, that's when it got delivered. I was gonna say, couldn't have took him 4 minutes. It took him, I reckon, about 10 minutes from placing the order. So that is seriously clutch. So yes, I'm gonna brush my teeth and I'm going to bed. So I'll catch you in the morning. Boom. Good morning. It's race day. And that's what's going down for breakfast. Probably should dry my hair. But yeah, it is currently 7:20, which means it is 4 hours till start. Wow, that isn't a long time. But we're gonna eat this rice. Obviously I'll top up on the carbs the rest of the morning, just with little additives. Doesn't need to be too carb heavy for the 10k. A lot of focus on caffeine, I think, for me. So I'm having a hotel coffee, which actually isn't too bad, give or take. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this monstrosity and then I'm gonna get ready. Let's go. In fairness, I'm very early, but that is good, because I'd rather be early than be running late. That is where I'm starting. Fast-paced group. Now, I have upon review, I understand that I am probably going to be best warming up around this area, right next to a Portaloo, and then I can just go in there and start the race. But I need to find the bag drop. I've also got an hour 45 till the race, so got to kill a bit of time. When I go to the bag drop, I'm going to put camera and phone in the bag drop, because I don't want to distract myself at the start of anything like that. So we're going to put it away, and then yeah, hopefully we're not moving like that, eh? But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Struggling to even find the baggage. So what I'm going to do is, you can even see me, I'm going to put the camera away now, and I will see you on the other side. Let's go. That's the race done. Sorry, I didn't get any footage after the race because I had a situation of where I don't know my chip time. So I had to go find it after I did my cooldown. Well, not find the chip time, but I had to find out what it was, and we still don't know. So I reckon, judging by my watch, I reckon it's going to be just under. I reckon it'll be about either 34.59 or bang on 35. I'm unsure, but I think it'll be 34.59, judging by my watch. But you know, it was a tough race. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I went out with the intention to PB, and I just didn't have the legs. I'm not gonna lie. How many times are you gonna say not gonna lie? And to be honest, it's probably a reflection of going from the marathon to, you know, having a good week of training, then tapering, then race. So I'll do a full debrief when I get back home, but I just wanted to give you my initial reaction. I am pleased. I think I worked hard, and I'm just struggling with the kick towards the end of a race, and I had a bit of it there, and it made me feel a bit better about how I've been racing. I felt like in the last couple of races I've been a bit mentally all over the place, and scared to drop into a hole like I did in Manchester, and that sounds pathetic, but honestly that's how I feel. So yeah, this is the raw feeling of it, but I am pleased. I'm gonna head home now. I need some food definitely, but I'm gonna head home and see the family, and yeah, I'll debrief when I get back. Alright? Weeks have gone past and I haven't made an attempt to even edit the video, make a debrief or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly tell you what's happened the last few weeks since that race. made the decision that we're going to make an A race, which was going to be the London 10K, which actually is this weekend. So this video will be out, and then I'm going to bring out a video from that. Basically, since then, I've been training quite hard towards that race, making it a specific target. We're going to try and go under 34 minutes, and obviously in the next video will be all about that, so I'll leave that all to that. From the Manchester 10, I'm very satisfied with getting the time. I think I ran 34:58, so sub 35, buzzing with that, because, you know, compared to how I felt then to how I feel now, I feel way fitter now. So hopefully we're in shape for a PB. Gabriel's very confident of that, and I'm very confident of that. So yeah, basically since then, been training hard. The Battersea 5K got cancelled due to the heat wave, which was a blessing in disguise really, because it was way too hot. So yeah, on the back of Manchester 10, I think it was a good session essentially to use. Disappointed that I didn't get a PB, but if I could get a PB there, then for me it's like you haven't put in real specific work to get one. So yeah, basically stay tuned. Next video will be out. It'll be London 10K. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop whatever you want to an extent, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye people.